Hello Namibia, I am your host Madumene Congo, and we are here at the launch of the Transworld cargo documentary of their two cross-border drivers, namely Nakale and Berthold. Now, today we are going to be going through this premiere of the documentary series, so stay tuned to watch what Transworld Cargo has in store for you.
Once again, welcome to you all, and thank you for being able to make it in the numbers. I know it's difficult to get away from work and come to something like this. So I hope that the enticement and the asking you to be here is going to pay off in what you see. The story started, there's always a story to it, and remember that this is not a movie, James Bond, and the good guy never dies, and all right. But I have to tell you the story because we were asked, I think it was nearly 2 years ago, if I'm correct, Swiss, 2 years ago, I think it is, we were asked to move glass from Angola, and how we would go about it, because it had been sent to our Heineken Namibian breweries, and before that it was not Heineken yet, was sent by ship. The cost of that was just too much. And we departed on a mission. We basically chatted about it, and we had to do some creative out-of-the-box thinking. So we said that we would test how we would be able to do it. And our biggest concern was the movement on the road and the time pressure that you have. And we in logistics, and all of you are, is you do it every day, you do it at home, it's just that we do it on different levels, is in our jobs, is the fact that when you own a truck, the turnaround time is critical. Turnaround time of any truck is where you make money. If you can't turn it around quick enough, it becomes a tedious process, and it actually starts to cost you money. So you have to find your balance. So the idea was to bring 4 trucks up and drive in a road train together, so that the drivers could actually help each other, because there were certain things which we had to do, which have now changed because the evolution of man. We get cleverer every day, so we change things. So we started off by moving a test load of 4 trucks, packed with bottles of beer, empty bottles, and we had to take certain things into consideration. The specs which we got from South Africa were specs how they move bottles. But those are not the same road conditions. So we had to change our thinking in terms of corners. What would we use? No plastic corners were allowed. We only were able to use steel corners. How many do we have on a truck, Marius? 50 on per truck. So then the strapping was given to us like this. You need to strap. So we said no. We will add another strap, because we have to try and keep the bottles together. Then there was an issue with the spreaders that are in between. We had major challenges. Bottles collapsing. We then went over, I think Francois Swiss, who's here, we then went over into wrapping those pallets, that the bottles don't move and don't shake, because as soon as they shake, they move out of place and the whole pallet collapses. So then you also had your other challenges was the road. And, you know, what it actually took to pioneer this, and I must admit that being part and parcel of that, and our staff and our drivers being part and parcel of this, is an immense story. It's really a tick on everybody's shoulder that's here, because somehow you guys are involved, from the trucks to the tires to the whatever the case is, to the product, whatever. So that is why we brought you together. But we want to show you the people that actually make this happen. And you know what it's like. Yeah, just deliver it by tomorrow. We all are in that game. We are all, I don't care. I'm paying for it, I don't care. Yeah, it's a right attitude to have. And this is where smart thinking and using this logistically is what sets us apart, because we at Transworld Cargo, we think differently.
Een groot probleem van transport. Jy moet keer die mense, jy moet doen wat. Baie mense, want hulle sien die registrasienommer en jy lei die dinge van persoon. Dan kry jy ongeluk in die pad. Dan kry jy in die grootste moeilikheid. Of jy lei die persoon, die polisie sien jy. Hulle sien vir jou. Hulle sê kyk, op connections. Beskryf jy alleen. Jy mag nie iemand lei nie. Dan was weer die pad. Alles is veilig.
The thing is then is you hang up know how you are take care of your trucks. You know, it's like this is, let me say, it's my house. It's where I'm living, it's where I'm staying. So I need to keep it clean. If you are making it so dirty, it means where you are staying is also dirty. Even now, it depends on yourself also. If you are not clean by yourself, how are you going to keep something clean? If yourself you're not cleaning.
Je ziet zoals daar waar ons die borrels geleid het. Partykeer ons kry nie die mense nie. Dan lei ons self. Ons klim daar voor self. En hulle ken, as onze lorries daar kom, regtig waar, hulle weet dat, ag, die manne, hulle doen hulle se werk. En ons werk so, as ons 4 is, ons doen 1 lorry klaar, dan gaan ons by die ander lorry, dan gaan ons by die ander lorry, tot al 4 lorry klaar kom. Dan ry ons saam.
He's just here, but there he's been alright. Just like steak. Yeah.
Vir 40 jaar het hulle gepaklei hier in Angola, daar's nie een dag het hulle die pad reggemaak nie. Ons het swaar gekry by hierdie pad. Lassie spoed, niks. Die ry net laat die wiele lor, dat jy kan die vraag wat jy het kan aflaai een van die dag. Nie om te sê wat nie. Daar is nie tyd om te sê ure wat ons ry of dag wat ons ry nie. Jy tel nie die goed in. Jy tel net datums, wanneer het jy van jou huis afgekom en miskien wanneer sal jy daar by jou huis teruggaan.
No, the guy is like, he wanted to charge me more. We talked and negotiate, we are paying 300. And then they said to me, it's like double again. No. Just let me do my job, I can do it myself. No problem. And he says, okay, they make this advantage of, like, you say, foreigner, so need to pay. It's not the job, just because if I want to just make it so fast, it's getting late, so the time. Catching me up, I can't just standing there. There you are alone, there's no one can help. Maybe with their way, it's not safe.
Waar is papa? Hallo.
Hello, sing boy, sing.
La 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 la. Sy weet nie eens wat gaan aan. Verder. Moet jy wat met die baba?
Ja.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye bye.
It must be tough being away from them for a long time.
Yeah, you know, like like you went for a long time, you started thinking of them also as well. It's like when you call them, talk to their mom's phone. You know, yeah. It's make sometimes. Let me say, like sometimes you can make a month not without seeing at home, ne? But like it's like now. Yeah, I start thinking about them, and sometimes you can go and sleep and start looking in their pictures.
You feel the distance.
Yeah, I feel this is I need to go and see my family, man. Yeah, we need to push. You know, like always home is just home, man. You know that you're going to work, you know, but at least you need to think, oh my God, let me just go and come back to go and find my family. Yeah. Even if I just call them now, then you say, hey, let me talk to them. They hear what they are saying. Even there sometimes they're not talking anything, they're just shouting, daddy, 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 daddy. You know, it's like I just told you before that even it's giving experience of like we are traveling a lot. We are seeing different things in different countries. You know, you see these people are suffering, these kids are suffering. You're also starting thinking about, man, please, my God, I don't want my kid to suffer like this. You know, if I'm not trying my best, so otherwise they're going to suffer. Yeah, I need to think about my kids here too much. It's like I'm working for them.
Good form.
We are driving sometimes bad road, but it's ending up for me to have some time breakdown if I'm not taking care of it. If you don't care what you have, who's going to suffer? It's who going to suffer there. No one is the management driving this truck. I need to take care of what I'm doing. I need to take care of my job. That's why if I don't care about it, who's going to care about it?
Met die trokke. Daar is mense wat nie ken die lewe nie. As jy die lewe ken, jy sal baie versigtig wees. Jy drink, jy rook, jy gaan aan met die cherries. Jy sal nie maak nie. Dis in die genieting kom al die hele probleme. Ons mense op hier op die aarde is net vir tydelik. So doen, daai is wat jy sien, daai is wat jy vang. Doen dit versigtig en doen dit op 'n regte manier. So daar's niemand wat werk vir jou en vir jouself werk.
Like, let me say, like you are traveling there, you learn here a lot. people who don't understand. And when they look at you, this guy, they say, where are you coming from? And they say, I come from Rwanda. You know, it's like, he was not even in Rwanda before. And he said, you guys are suffering, eh? Oh, in Rwanda, you went far. Even you don't know how many kilometers from Rwanda, then you say, you guys are suffering. Oh my God, you're suffering. How do you do it's okay? Just take it easy. You must know that life is just like it is. And there's no other way, it's just life.
Is of course the producer of this wonderful documentary. Now, Neil, we want you to take us a little bit, walk us a little bit through about the production of this documentary. What is the idea that you had and the final product?
Well, first of all, I won't say I'm the producer. I was more of the cameraman, director, editor, writer of the story. Producer is outside. Maybe you have to talk to him about the production side. And anyways, the idea behind the documentary was we wanted to create a campaign for Transworld Cargo in a sense that focuses on the humans behind whatever corporate machine you're working in. I think sometimes it goes unseen. The work behind the scenes that these people do in order to deliver a mundane thing such as a glass bottle of beer to your doorstep. But yeah, I think we wanted to show a different angle of what goes behind the process of business and cargo, and in a way find a story to tell just other than just buy our products or buy our services, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Now, what would you say are some of the biggest challenges that you faced during the production of the documentary?
Yeah, well, there's quite a few. It was the first time I, approached a documentary like this, going into a truck with limited resources. I only had one camera, 2 mics, 2 batteries, and for some other logistical reasons, I couldn't really charge the camera in the trucks. I could only charge it at night. I couldn't transfer my footage from my memory cards. I only had 2 memory cards for the whole trip. So I had to shoot very conservatively. I don't know if you're asking about my physical difficulties, but the difficulties of the truck is a whole different ballgame. Obviously, these guys face a lot of exogenous variables that may delay their trip or make it difficult. Flat tires, road closures, stoppages at the borders. So yeah, I don't know if I answered your question correctly. Sorry.
It is actually, it is. Now, last question. What would you hope that the viewers watching this documentary will remember the most about the film?
Well, I put a lot of emphasis on the stories of people just like us. We never think of truck drivers as, there's these guys in the trucks, but yeah, what I wanted to do is give owners to their story and the fact that they're just normal people trying to provide for their families and do a good job, right? And I think what I emphasize is I try to make take lessons from them as a casual observer. They have time to think. They sit in the trucks and they have a lot of hours of silence, and I thought there could be a lot of wisdom there, and it turns out there was. It learned me to not complain as much about my easy job compared to theirs, and also to prioritize things that are more higher than yourself. They do it for them and their families, and they feel it's the best way to provide well for their children and their children's children, and that's what they're dedicated to. And they're also dedicated to the company. They take their jobs very seriously. I think a lot of times these days people feel disenfranchised by their companies, but I think they feel empowered by their company. Transworld really helps them, and it's a mutual beneficial relationship between them and the company, and so they get good work done, and also they provide for their families, and that's what it's all about in the end. Do good work, yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, Neil.
Awesome.
And we very much appreciate the documentary, and I'm sure our viewers will enjoy the film that we are going to showcase for them.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, man. Thanks.
Yeah. There you have it, viewers. That has been the premiere of the documentary series created by Transworld Cargo. I hope you have been as entertained as I am. Now from me, your host, Nakale Nghihakanwa, it's adios.